Did you have trouble finding the common room? We were expecting these a bit earlier.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just waiting for instructions from my supervisor.
Instructions?
Yeah, she asked me to bring the juice and then get a blood sample and take it to the lab.
I don't know anything about any blood sample. Okay, come on in. I'll check on it.
Checkmate. Now beat it, fella.
It's a little late in life to become a candy striper, isn't it, Carly? What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question if I weren't all too familiar with the games you play. Jack may not be on to you yet, but you don't fool me for a minute.
You two okay in there?
Yeah. Yeah, we just need a tow, officer. Other than that, we're fine, though.
I can see that.
No.
Aren't you Emma's boy?
Yeah, I guess I am. I haven't been called that in a while. Like I said, we could use a tow. Our cell phone went dead.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Oh, I guess we're not fooling anybody. That state trooper knew exactly what was going on here, didn't he?
Guess we should probably get dressed before we embarrass the tow truck guy, too.
Emma's boy? Embarrassed, are you? The gossip that we were half-dressed in back seat of your truck?
No, I'm not embarrassed. Stuff doesn't bother me. I mean, we're married, right?
Yeah, but you're thinking about something.
Yeah, I was thinking about Rose.
It was a beautiful love letter. The most beautiful words that I had ever seen on paper.
And what did all these beautiful words add up to?
Just how happy he was that things were going so well with us.
Them.
Us was them last summer. He said he never had it so good.
It?
It. All of it. Everything beautiful. Especially the bigot. I don't have to paint a picture for that, do I?
No, please don't.
Where's my scrub brush?
Hey. What did you do with this love letter?
Lily, we'll never see it. Maybe.
What did you do with the freaking letter, Rose?
I put it in her purse.
Everybody knows I checked myself in. Just need time to rest and regain my equilibrium.
Your equilibrium is just fine, honey.
I have had an incredibly difficult time since I lost my baby. And then it got worse. You know when? When I realized that you were still chasing after my husband.
Why don't you save that load for Jack? Don't dare try to sell it to me. This whole charade, committing yourself, acting like you're bananas, it's all part of your scam.
It's not a scam.
It is. And it all started with the day you told Winston Lowe where to find me.
Oh, I never told Winston Lowe anything in order to hurt you, Carly, but everything that you have ever done has always been done.
Stop it! And to think you actually had me believing that sorry little apology over the holidays. That was all part of the helpless routine. The campaign to keep Jack tied to you. You've got him so worried about your sanity, he can't be sure whether he's coming or going. Oh, trust me. That is gonna stop.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do? You gonna crash one of my group therapy sessions, tell all my fellow patients how evil I am? You know, they do have real straitjackets here, Carly, and I'm sure they can find one in your size if you decide to cause trouble.
Oh, don't worry, Julia. Your fellow loonies are safe with me. The only reason I'm here is to tell you that I'm onto you.
Onto me? That's rich.
And you're desperate. Desperate to hold on to a man who doesn't love you. You're so desperate you're willing to take up permanent residence here at Loopside Manor to do it.
I am a very sick girl, Carly. I am. If you don't believe me, you just ask Dr. Michael.
Oh, you're sick, all right, honey. Just not for the reasons that everybody thinks you are. You've got Jack and your shrink and who knows who else believing that poor little Julia just can't help herself. Poor Julia. So upset she kept the fact that Carly was kidnapped a secret. Poor Julia. So distraught she just had to pump 6 bullets into a corpse. Poor Julia, so worried that she would lose her husband after she lost her baby, that she just had to leave town. And all this time, you have known exactly what you've been doing. Perfecting your poor little waif act in order to keep your hooks in Jack. And that is what is sick. Because the truth is, you are as healthy as a horse.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. But not just any horse, Carly. How about a multi-million-dollar racehorse? After all, I had it together enough to kill the one that belonged to you.
Factory. I mean, that's quite a fantasy. You honestly expect me to believe you killed my horse?
You think I'm bluffing?
I honestly don't know what I think you are, Julia.
Try determined. It wasn't easy. Grinding up 150 sleeping pills and then pouring all that powder into a tiny little plastic bag.
It's single-minded.
And then getting past those guards at the police station, that was almost mission impossible, but I did it. And I poured the powder into Flashdance's feed bag. And he was such a good boy. He gobbled that food right up. You know, some horses, they don't like to be pet while they're eating. But Flashdance, he loved it. Loved to be pet right on the nose. I bet that's something you never took time to know, huh?
You really are insane.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
You murdered an innocent, beautiful animal and you don't even care?
I care, Carly. I care more than you will ever know. The whole time that I was doing it, all I was thinking about was you. That's how much I care. I was thinking about the greedy, grabby blonde sitting up in Craig Montgomery's suite like the Queen of Sheba, counting her millions and counting on Jack.
Well, prepare yourself, because I have some news that you might like to hear. There is no suite, there is no money, and there is no Jack.
Good.
Maybe you are nuts. Maybe you're not, but one thing's for sure. If you are, you're not hurt, confused, need a little rest crazy. You're don't cross me or I'll kill you crazy. You're a cold lady. But you know something? You just made your first big mistake. Because I'm gonna go and see Jack, and I'm gonna tell him everything you just told me.
You do that, Carly. And when you do, remember to tell him about Flashdance's nose. I think I left that out when I told him.
Jack knows?
I'm sorry to spoil your fun, but you know what a good detective our G-man is. Figured it out. Oh, he didn't tell you? Oh, well, don't feel bad. You know, I don't think he told Hal either. After all, he knows I was driven to my act of desperation because of you. Because you wouldn't leave him alone. Because you just wouldn't leave our marriage alone. So now, it's our little secret. Jack would do anything to protect me, Carly. Did you hear that? Me, not you. So put that in your feed bag and choke on it.
April Fool's joke, right? No, you wish.
She talked herself into a locked psych ward at Memorial, and witnesses say she assaulted a patient there.
Assaulted?
Well, no. That's an exaggeration. I slapped her once. It's twice, maybe 3 times.
Who's the lucky victim?
Julia Lindsay Snyder. And believe me, she's no victim. Hal, she had it coming to her. That woman is not what she seems. She's dangerous, and I can prove it.
Dearest Lily, I've been searching for some new words to describe how much you mean to me, how much I love you.
Oh, Holden, you are incredible. How did you find time to write a love letter?
So you're taking Lily back?
The new me? Rose is the new me. I wrote this letter last summer. He's talking about Rose.